guys.
This is Queen.
And this is Heat.
And we're back.
Shooting the shit.
Oh my God. It's been so long. I feel like, what the hell?
You guys didn't forget us, right?
No. Listen, we had some things going on. And you know, sometimes when you start stuff, things be happening. But you know, you gotta wheel it back and come back again.
But we got some good content coming out soon. Yes. And some great guests coming on in the very near future.
Mm-hmm. So I want to talk about, before we go into stuff, we can talk about the fights that have happened. I know that we're a couple of months away.
I know.
But we had some good fights this year. So let's talk about boxing. We had the Shakur fight. We had the Ryan Garcia fight. And a fight that I did attend was a Clarissa Shields fight. And that was amazing.
Lived up to the hype.
The ambiance was ambiance, and her and French Sean did the do. They really came through.
From the weigh-in to the media day to the fight, the face-off.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, it was really, really good. But since then, we've had Du Bois and Harper, which was a good fight. I'm a very big Caroline Du Bois fan. We had... who else has fought? I think besides that, this weekend, Fury and I don't even know the other guy's name, but Fury fought and he won. Also, Conor Ben and Regis won, and Regis Progress. I always get his last name. I hope I pronounce it right. I'm not his godmother. So
I feel like I fought on the card with him. And isn't Alicia fighting this weekend?
Yes, Alicia and Shadeja is fighting this weekend.
Where?
They're fighting at the Garden.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's what's up. And Regis Progress, he retired. So that was his last fight between him and Conor Ben. Unfortunately, he lost. Yeah. And then we also have...
I lost on my final, my goodbye to boxing anyway.
But it was an amazing fight, and it was against somebody who is an amazing fighter as well. So you got to give that to yourself. But she's coming back, Serrano and Holly Holmes and Han. Right. They're fighting.
That's the second fight. I think they fought
this is gonna be
years
2
ago, right?
No, who? Holly Holmes and Han? No, they fought last year.
Oh.
So this is round 2 for them. Okay. And Stephanie won, so I guess, Holly trying to get that back. And let me see who else. Oh, Enos Boots and Xander is coming up as well.
Who you got?
They're gonna fight. I'm gonna go with Enos, but I do think that it's gonna be a good fight. I really love Xander, but if I had to say if somebody's gonna pull it out, it might be Enos. But I think it's gonna be a good clash. So we have a lot of good fights coming up. We have a lot of good fights that have happened at the beginning of the year. So I'm excited for boxing.
Why don't you talk to the fans about what happened to you at Clarissa's fight? Even though this was a little time ago.
Yeah,
it's a story worth sharing.
Yeah, how I got literally stranded in Detroit because of the blizzard. So I was there. So I came in on a Saturday. Yes, I came in on the Saturday. The fight was a Sunday. I was supposed to leave the Monday. I didn't leave until like Wednesday.
Yeah, because you were back in the gym. It was Thursday.
That's crazy. Yeah. To be stranded in a place that's like you don't know of. Everybody is gone. And maybe like the day before I left, me and Clarissa met up and we hung out. We went to go get something to eat and chill and stuff like that. So that was cool. But yeah, besides that, it was crazy. I was because of the snowstorm.
You were better off because New York City, the first day I couldn't even get over. Like the sidewalks wasn't what do you call them? Like the corners.
Yeah.
You couldn't
get over it
to get into the street. And I got across Flatbush Avenue. Flatbush Avenue, for those of you who don't know, is like I-95. It's like 8 lanes of traffic. There's 7 stretches of homeless people on every fucking corner. And here I am. I can't see. I have gray hair. I'm slipping on the ice in my Timberland boots. So yeah, there was a couple of days.
So you was risking your life every day?
Every day just to come and teach people boxing. It's crazy.
Madness. But let's talk about the Golden Gloves.
Yes.
That actually finished Friday.
Yes.
Unfortunately, none of our guys made it to the finals. I think one guy from Gleason's made it to the finals.
One guy made it to the finals. He lost the first round. He won the next 2 rounds, but he lost the fight. And that's what I want to talk about here, because we had champions in every single weight class, and nobody can deny this is true. I don't know if it's the judges, the referees, USA Boxing, who, what, where picks the favorites, but you don't know how you could ruin somebody's life just crushing their dreams like that.
Yeah.
To say that, you work so hard and everything, and I'm going to win this fight, and then the other guy's hand goes up.
But also too, I heard like in the semifinals, because I guess they were supposed to be split, and because they lost one of the dates or the arena wherever it was supposed to happen, they end up having like 27 fights on one night.
I know.
But I think also too, what's bad is that there's only the judges are judging the whole 27 fights. Like, come on, they're practically sleeping by the time they hit fight number 10.
They're making $30. Some of them are just getting, a volunteer, and they're there from the 3 o'clock weigh-in, probably 2 o'clock, because they got to get all their shit together. The 2 o'clock weigh-in, one of the boys, Buzzy, didn't fight till 10:30 at night.
How are they even knowing what they're scoring at that point? They're cross-eyed and sleeping.
So I want to tell you this story. This is how dangerous, and this is very, very common. A lot of times, the kids are coming in here and they're boxing, and it's keeping them off the streets.
Right.
It's keeping them out of trouble. It's giving them something to look forward to, a future, like, to think of money and growing, and the amount of
being
times...
better, becoming a better person.
One of my good friends, the year I won the Golden Gloves, he got robbed by a guy who right now, Julio Arce, is a professional mixed martial artist with the UFC. So he got robbed that year and was like, fuck it, Heather, I can't keep putting my hours in. I'm losing money. I can't support my family on this. I got to go back. So he's, because I had Annie and stuff, didn't come near me. But now he's doing 23 years.
Shit.
23 years being back on the streets. So some of these kids, is all that they know, and boxing is their only hope. So,
and I've personally seen, even within this competition, we talk about Lefty, who he went to first of all, a couple of fights, people dropped out on him,
right?
And then he went somewhere beyond where they had to like rent a vehicle and go, and couldn't even fight because apparently his medicals expired. How could your medicals expire while you're in a tournament? But while you're in the tournament, that does not make sense.
You need medicals to get in the tournament. I think he just didn't have the paper, or something was overlapped.
But why we didn't figure this out prior to? Because prior to, remember, one of his opponents pulled out, so he ended up not fighting because it was in Gleason.
And then he won the first one.
But how did they not know that this was happening? So that way he can either get it done or they can do something. Because come on, like this, the kids are training from since like November.
I know.
It's fucked up.
We was here, and me and you was ringside. We watched Nairon get robbed, the 119. Yeah. So before this whole time, I'm like, we got this shit in the bag. This shit is in the bag. The sparring. Yo, did you see Elton and Paul go at it?
Yes.
Bro, the sparring at the level these kids got in the gym right now. DeMichael Harris is fighting out of here. We got like every weight class.
I just feel like, as for the amateurs, especially in New York, I don't know what is going on. I don't know if it's because it changed from Golden Gloves to Ring Masters or what's happening, but they got to do better.
They got to
something got to happen. They got to do better. They got to pour more into these kids and give them more hope and allow them to like really be able to create a future in boxing, because we see like what can happen and how boxing can change lives.
I know.
So
boxing does, and I will always say it, like, boxing saves more lives than it takes. And when you do it properly and carefully, and, it changes people's lives.
It changed all of our lives. It made us better people. It just showed like where your heart is. It showed like how physically and mentally strong that you are, and it just gives you hope. Like, oh yeah, I can do something. Especially for those kids who come from a hard life. Who
don't see it.
Remember, boxing is a poor man's sport.
And boxing is also the only sport where the amateurs train with. I mean, the professionals train with like regular people. Like you never see Derek Jeter training with somebody, a lawyer. But we are exposed to lawyers and doctors, millionaires, actresses, rappers, like all these kind of people. So the kids come in the gym and they're exposed to growth and positivity. Paul, I've known this kid since he's 15 years old.
Yeah.
You know, he came from getting in trouble, and he has his accounting degree now.
Yeah.
Like, boxing really does show you and give you avenues for growth. So
yeah, because you bump into so many different people and just create so many different opportunities, and that's all it takes for you to just meet the right people in order to change your life. So
for sure,
we got to do better. And why boxing amateur scene
from
please.
The moms, the 2 female head coaches at Gleason's gym, mom number 1, mom number 2. Yeah. Don't fuck with our boys. Stop fucking with the boys. We need smaller cards. Yeah. You know, if you got to make it an extra couple shows, they charge them $25. Or maybe they need to start
paying the refs, paying the judges, so that there can be more people. So that way, you know, if you end up having a long day of boxing, you can divide them. So that way, people are not like sleep judging.
Yeah.
And just like, because who wants to do the most for $30?
I know. Papa used to say that judges are just old fighters who got hit in the head for 30 years. They can't see nothing. Half the time, it's like,
right.
So. Do better.
Yes, do better. Let's give a little shout out to
Tommy
this year. Unfortunately, one of the Give a Kid a Dream students who also fought in the amateurs, and I think he was working as like a financial advisor somewhere like in Wall Street.
Yeah.
Very smart, very loving.
He came up from Gleason's Give a Kid a Dream program, which is a charity where we take inner city kids off the streets, recommended by either guidance counselors, principals, parents, neighbors, friends, anyone who can see where boxing will change the lives of these kids. And for that, it did, Tommy.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he passed away this year. So we just want to give a little shout out.
Tommy Martinez, we love you, Papa.
Yeah. Okay, on that note, before I start crying.
I already did.
Oh, no. It's okay.
This is why we get so mad when we see our kids so disappointed when they lose and they shouldn't have. Yeah. Okay, moving on.
Okay, yeah, because I'm
serious
a baby.
Stuff. I'm done crying.
Okay. All right, let's get to the truth ball, guys. Let's do something fun. Okay, so we're going to pick, first of all, we don't know what's in this, right? So we had our producer get some questions together to surprise us, because I really don't want to know what's it. I want to be able to be authentic with the answers.
And she knows how crazy and off the cuff I am, so I'm sure these are going to be fucking bananas.
Well, we hope, because, she hates when we are a little bit raunchy. Okay, so first question. Have you ever gotten a bedroom related injury? I guess that's a yes.
Should I tell the story?
Oh my God.
All right, so let me tell you guys. Jesus this is Christ. A true story. You saw the fucking bruise. Just in case, because it took you a minute to see it. Okay. Point it out.
You gotta, this right here.
Okay?
Okay.
So.
God.
Can you see me? Can you hear me in the back? All right. So I'm getting it from behind, right? She's going nice. I'm down here on my forearms doing the nice reach around, spit, reach around. Everything's nice.
This fucking girl.
And then I guess right before he's about to come, he grabs my shoulder and shoves me against the bed. I'm like, and then just I thought my bottom rib is fractured. I mean, So,
Jesus Christ.
That was just the most recent one. I don't know how the fuck she knew to tell that story.
How did that be the first question? Oh my God, I'm blind noses, Julie. All
right.
Okay. No, I've never been injured. I don't play UFC in the bedroom. Thank you very much.
If you became God for one day, what is the first thing you'd change?
If I became God for a night, I would change like everything that's going on in this country within itself. I would want, people to live like better lives, like make things possible for everybody, in whichever avenue that is, because it's just hurtful of what's going on with the world, and I think that will be my change if I could be God for one day, with finances, with love, with experiences and just being able to like really have like a fruitful world. That's me.
Well, that's why they say opposites attract, because you have the angel and then you have the devil. If I became God for a day, I think every time that a man hurt a woman, he would like have a testicle day, right? He would be impotent for the rest of the day. If every time he hurt a woman, if he lied to her, if he came home late, if he hit her, if he body slammed her from the fourth rope of the WWE, Hulk Hogan. I did not see that coming, but yoink! Impotency.
Testicles done. Okay.
How many are we doing?
We're
Okay,
gonna do
we'll do
4.
two more.
Yeah, we're gonna do 2 more. Okay. Out of people in the gym, who is on your team during a zombie apocalypse?
Blimp.
Okay. Blimp. Bitch,
Oh.
the nigga can't even fucking get up quick enough to fucking grab a water. Boy, girl, leave me alone. Okay. So, I love you, Blimp. But I love you. But
Blimp, just know I at least tried on my way out the door.
If we gotta,
I'll wheel you in the chair.
If we gotta get it cracking, Blimp is not gonna be it because he's not gonna be able to move swift enough. But definitely Kat.
Yes.
Melissa Saintville.
Yes, Dawn.
Okay. My little spider monkey. No, Martine ain't moving quick enough. Oh well, I saw him shooting a shot here. So maybe
it's not
Martine.
so much as moving quick; it's about protecting.
Dawn,
like, because I feel like Blimp would just stand there and beat the shit out of a zombie. He's huge.
Yeah, but he's also timber-like. You know what I'm saying?
If that made it to the ground.
If they rush him, man down.
All right.
Okay, and
Melky.
Tafari's putting it. I'm putting him in front row.
I'm riding on the back of his motorcycle.
Yeah. Front row. And then me and you, of course. Yeah, Elton. For sure. Who else? I can't think of nobody else off the top of my head. That's in the gym right now.
The Guzman.
The Guzman brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
If PJ was here, PJ.
Fuck yes, PJ.
Yeah. For sure.
Diesel.
Yeah, Diesel. Like people gonna
Eric
get it poppin'.
Kelly.
Yes.
Too many people, guys.
Yes.
Too many people.
My bad.
Too many people.
Listen, it's a team.
Listen, that's the thing about us, though.
We going to war with a team.
It's not one without the other.
No, we can't do that. All right, last one. What is your favorite fight camp? What is your favorite fight camp?
None of them.
Favorite? I think they're all.
You dieting?
You can't wait till it's over. I don't have a favorite one. But I would say that maybe there's some that were better than others, but I don't have a favorite
Absolutely. There were some that were better than others. But
yeah.
None
it
where,
all sucks.
it does. When you get down the home stretch to fight week,
yeah.
it's tears on the little stool in the locker room.
Yeah. So that's that, guys.
All right. Thank you for hanging out for our first episode back. Like, subscribe, follow, and on YouTube too. Because
guys,
we
TikTok,
want sponsorships. Follow us, likes, comments,
Twitter.
Support.
And guys, please go on the Twitter. On our Twitter page, we ask questions, and I want to be able to interact with you guys and have stories and things of that sort. Obviously, if it's juicy, anonymously.
Even
so just
comment below.
Yes.
Comment below
Please.
Some questions you want us to put in the truth bowl.
Yeah,
and you
love
can say
that.
this one's for Heather, this one's for Ronica.
Or both of you guys, or however. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Deuces.